Welcome everyone to Sappy channel. Oh my god, I'm kidding. This is my signature in my YouTube channel, but today I will switch my character to be the student who are going to present about her final presenting. And today I'm going to present about the dialects that I'm interested in, which is Chicano English dialects. Okay, before I go on, let me introduce myself first. Hello, my name is Pichon Mijamlat, and you guys call me Sai. You guys can call me Sai, and I am TESOL student in year 4. Okay, before we go in deeper, I want to ask you that have you ever heard about Chicano English before? I will ask you guys. I would like you guys to think about is it involved in some country or some language. I know now some of you might think it's involved in Chicago's, Espanol, Filipinos, or Spain, but today we will find out what is Chicano English is about, and I hope you guys enjoy. Sit back, relax. Okay, Chicano English. Chicano English is one of the dialect in the United States, and this dialect is influenced by Mexican and Spanish. But some of you guys might think that they will speak Spanish as their native language. But guys, it's not because although the Chicago English is not a standard English language, but they speak English in their daily life. They don't speak Spanish. They speak English instead. Okay, and there are some long history that will help you to clarifying what I have said is right or wrong, or why they speak English instead of Spanish, even if they're from Mexican Spanish. Yeah, okay. Let's see. In the beginning of this dialect was from the viceroy of the New Spain, and the New Spain was established by the Spanish Empire when the Americans was colonized by Spanish during the 16th century. And one more thing is people has been using Spanish more than English. And from that, the Hispanic population. Okay, before we go, the Hispanic is referred to the people or culture or the country that relate to Spain. Okay, from that, it made the Hispanic population be the largest group in the United States. Later, there was the immigration of the Mexican that moved to United States. And as you can see, the arrow moves speedily, right? And do you know what? The place that Mexican immigrate to the United States is the same place that New Spain established. And guys, you know that Mexicans speak Spanish, but people who move in the United States, they use the English as their first language. Okay, and then the immigration and their segregation made any community spread southwest, spread to the Midland, and spread near the northern in the beginning of 18th century. And now this dialect is used mostly and mostly spoken by the Mexican American. And most people who use Chicano English and still predominantly live in the southwest of the United States, in California, Arizona, Mexico, Texas, Illinois, Chicago's. As you can see, the red map, as you can see, the red place, more dark red mean more intense population that use Chicano English in the United States. That's why People call Chicano English, which is most used in the Mexican Americans. And now it's retained the symbolic with the Hispanic culture in those areas. Linguistically, they are the English speaking, they're not Spanish speaking. And some people and some of you might think that how how this dialect different from Spanish, or how they speak English instead of how, how they use English. Okay, is I will tell you that most people who speak Chicano will use English and mix some pronouncing or some word from the Spanish. And lastly, I will tell you that the stereotype of this dialect is about the racial ethnic minority in the United States. So you guys may be curious about their pronunciation, as I tell you at first, like it's they speak English, they don't speak Spain. So now I will open the video for you guys, and I hope you listen carefully, and it will show you clearly how how it's different from the standard English. Okay, let's see.
And he thought I did it on purpose, my father.
Oh, really?
I'm like, yes, Dad. Yeah, happy birthday to you. Birthday to you.
You don't tell him otherwise, do you?
No, but he thought the premiere.
He did things.
You are loco en la cabeza. You got to use your imagination, pelon. You are stupido, Jose. I go to mi casa and watch real TV, and it will not be imagination neither. Adios. It must be nice to be so rich. You got to use your imagination, pelon. You are stupido, Jose. I go to mi casa and watch real TV, and it will not be imagination neither. Adios. It must be nice to be so rich.
Okay, from the video that you have watched, I opened it for you because I want to tell about the Chicano English features. Okay, guys, go to the first one. The first one is about the phonology feature. We start with the first one. The phonology features in the Chicano English, they Chicano English people. Okay, the Chicanos, I will call Chicanos. Okay, Chicanos like to the voicing of C sound in every environment. For example, the word things. When we pronounce things, we use the voice sound, which is C, right? When you touch your your neck or your throat, it will vibrance C, yeah, things. But when Chicano use, they say things, voiceless. Okay. And the next one is about there are no distinctive nasal in the syllable. For example, the word seen and seem. When they say it's seen, I've seen. The words is pronounced alike. It's mean two words. There are no nasal. They're hard to distinctive the nasal word. So when you hear seen and seem, it's quite similar. Okay, and the next feature is about vowel variety. Vowel variety start the first one. I'm start with they merge a and it sound. For example, the word pat and pet. When they say some when Chicano say they will say pat and pat. Even if this word has a different meaning, but they say pat. The sound is the same. Okay, and the next one is about less vowel reduction. They for example, the word today. When we say when we say today, But when Chicano say, they say today, today. Or some example, because. We usually say because, but Chicano say, they say because. And the next one is about the grammatical features. For this one, we start with the third person singular is absent. Chicanos like to don't like to add s in the in the third person. For example, he don't, but the correct is he does. He doesn't. But or some another example, she eats. She kind of like to use she eats, but we say she eats, right? We add s. Okay, another one is multiple negation. They like to use they used to they use negative word and put the negative in the sentence two place. Yeah, we put it two place. For example, I haven't had no lunch. But when we hear, we understand that. But when we hear, when the Chicano said, we understand, right? It's mean I haven't had lunch. Or some example, my boyfriend doesn't have no money. It's mean my boyfriend doesn't have money. Yeah, but they like to add the negative word in the sentence. Yeah, two place in the sentence. Okay, next one is about lexicon and slang. And for this one is a word that is quite alike in Spanish. For example, the slang, the first one, Simon. Simon mean yes. Or the next one is firme. Firme means good. Or the next one, figa. Figa mean pictures. Or bado. Bado means guys. Or feria. Feria mean money. Or bonita. Bonita mean pretty. Or the next one, la cerveza. La cerveza. As you can see from the Mushologas video that I showed you, they say la cabeza. It just mean head, and the next one is adios. Adios mean goodbye. So most of the slang is a vocabulary that pronouncing like Spanish, as I tell you, and it's because of Chicanos or Mexican American retain Hispanic culture in the society. So there are some Spanish word or Spanish pronouncing in the society now, and this slang that I want to show you. And next about the lexicon, there are some word that has like the other meaning in the Chicano English. For example, the word fool. Fool, like it can mean the dude or guys, or the word kick it. It can mean hang around, or the word bury is mean just recently. If we put it in the sentence, he for hey fool, don't you wanna kick it? You bury got here. It's mean hey guys, don't you want to hang around? You just recently got here. Yeah. So that's all for the Chicano English that I want to present today. And thank you, Bonita. Now you guys are already know what is the Chicano dialects, right? So if you see or listen some actor or actress that some word that they pronounce some word that's similar to the Chicano, and I hope my information will help you to realize or clarify that this is the dialect that you have listened from me. Okay, at the end, you can leave me some interest message, and I hope you enjoy all of my presentation, and thank you for coming. Bye bye. Thank you, teacher Dylan.